Hello friends, what's up? I feel like there's an echo in this room, so if there is, I'm sorry. I'm in the process of like moving stuff out and in and it's like a mess, but I was on Instagram yesterday and I was like Snapchatting you guys and stuff, and then I realized I don't even remember the last time I actually sat down and did like a tutorial and makeup kind of video with you guys. So over the past, like I want to say 6 weeks, there have been like a lot of new makeup techniques that I've been adding to my routine that I'm absolutely obsessed with. So I was like, yo, you guys, do you want me to do like an updated techniques video? 92% of you guys on Instagram stories said yes. We're gonna do our makeup, we're gonna chat about life, and I'll tell you guys things that is going on. I feel very disconnected with my YouTube family. It's weird. On my main channel though, not on my vlogging channel. I feel very connected to you guys there, but I feel like this channel I'm not as connected, so I'm trying to get connected. You feel me? I'm gonna go in with my Milk Makeup, this Hydra Grip Primer, and I've been trying to use this a lot because I want to test it out to see if it does really help me with keeping my makeup on for a long time, because I think I'm coming to Pakistan in like the next 2 weeks, like inshallah, if everything works out the way I want it to. The goal is to spend Eid in Pakistan. You guys know my dad is there and all that stuff, and last year I feel like I didn't give Pakistan a fair enough shot, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that I can't tell you guys, but so I want to go back because I mean I was born there, my dad lives there. I want to celebrate Eid there because I've never celebrated Eid in Pakistan and everybody says it's like the best place to celebrate Eid. I want to see if this like grip primer actually really helps to keep my makeup on, because you guys know it's gonna be so hot in Pakistan, and I want to make sure like if I do wear makeup that it stays on as much as I want it to stay on, you know? What am I doing now? Does anyone else always have at least 3 beauty blenders in front of them? I never know what kind of shape I'm gonna need for whatever I'm doing, so I try to make sure all of them are in front of my face so I have everything prepared, ready to go when I'm doing my makeup. You feel me? I actually have been applying my highlighter, concealer, and bronzer underneath my foundation. Oh, and blush underneath my foundation. And I know that sounds really whack, like you guys are like, what? But it's all cream products. We all know we can't really put powder under liquid, or can we now? I don't know. I feel like rules are changing every single day and people are coming up with new things every single day. So I don't know, but I apply all of my cream stuff before my actual foundation now, and I found that this actually helps me when it comes to like cakiness and oh yo, there's something in my eye. And also, oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, it just helps me with cakiness, and I only do this when I'm actually trying to do like a full face of glam makeup. So I thought I would show you guys. Sorry, there's like legit just something stuck in my eyeball right now. I always go in with my concealer first, and now this is the TooFaced Born This Way concealer. This is in the color Natural Beige. Now you guys are gonna see that this isn't like a super light concealer. If anything, it's probably the same color as my foundation almost. And I like doing this because I feel like sometimes when the concealer is way too light, it makes my dark circles look like gray, especially if I don't color correct. This sponge is by Tarte. I don't remember what it's called, but I love it. They have another sponge, which is this one. Don't get this one. This one is no bueno, like at all. This one is amazing. And then they have this one too in this shape. These are so soft. I think I've told you guys this before. Like I use these more than I do the beauty blenders. And then the Fenty Beauty ones are amazing. And even the Huda Beauty one is really good. So those are my top 3 recently. So automatically you guys can see like that covers nicely. I don't know what happens to the tip of my nose right here, but it's always red. I don't even wear glasses anymore because you guys know I got my laser eye surgery. And like before I would always be like, okay, because my glasses sit here, it's always red for that reason. But I don't know. So the only downfall to this I find is that I don't set my under eye with powder right away because I always feel like my mom. Hello. Guys, being an adult sometimes is so fucking difficult. Like, oh my god, worst time. I shouldn't have. I literally, anytime my mom's been calling me these days, it's like not even her fault. Anytime she calls me, it's just been bad news. Like since fasting started, like I know that this is supposed to be like a happy video, I'm trying to stay positive, but like yo, I swear to god, like this month, the month of May has just been like super hard. Anyways, like I was saying, the part that I'm struggling with this part is I don't set my under eyes with powder right away, because I feel like after I put my foundation on, I always want to go back in. So I feel like it creases sometimes, but it's not a big deal. Then I'm going to go in with my bronzer situation, and I'm going to use the new Huda Beauty. This is like the tantour in the color light. I actually tried this in the color medium yesterday, and it was way too dark for me. I felt like it was too hard for me to blend out. Comes with this brush, and I just go in with the back of this brush, like the smaller part, and I'm gonna just carve out my contour. And normally I would put the contour right here because that's where my cheekbones are, but this I'm gonna apply up a little bit, because when I blend it out, I'm gonna blend it out downwards anyway. You guys get what I'm saying? I don't know where I got a fat face from, and I don't know when it came in, but like my face, like just comparing it from last year to now, I don't know. I haven't even gained that much weight for my face to look this fat in every single picture at all times. You guys may not notice it, but I do. So I'm like, God damn, what happened? So I'm just gonna use the back of this brush, and I'm gonna lightly blend this out. It's okay if it's not like fully blended, because when you go in with your foundation, it's gonna kind of cover it up, and I don't really want to dilute this too much. I kind of want it to be slightly harsh, so when I go in with my foundation, it still peeks through. You get what I'm saying? And just make sure this goes into your hairline, because you don't want to have like that white cast. So if you guys haven't seen my updated vlogs, I was in the UK about like last week, 8 days ago or so, and it was so much fun. You guys, I've said this so many times before that I want to kind of move to the UK, but I don't have the balls to do it, and like I don't want to leave my family. I kind of want someone from my family to move with me, and they're just not down. So I just love the UK so much. I think I'll be back very soon, and you guys just are so nice. I'm not saying that nobody here is nice to me, but I'm just saying like you guys are so nice to me, and it's just such a good time always. So if you guys haven't seen my other vlogs on my vlogging channel, go check them out. I'm gonna use this NARS Hot Tin Roof blush. It's like a liquid stuff. It's like a liquid something, but I want to see if I would like this as a blush. Actually, no, I would not. It's too orange. Guys, I'm trying to film through my anxiety right now, but I shouldn't have picked that call up from my mom. Like I really shouldn't have. Not like to ignore my mom, but like just to not be thinking about the issues that I'm having right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this cream blush. This is called Ocean Girl, and this is by the brand called SugarRush, and it is Tarte's sister company. And I'm just gonna use like a stippling brush like this, and it's a very nice like muted rose. That's the only way I can describe it. And I'm gonna just apply this on my cheeks. And once again, I'm applying more than I normally would, and I'm not blending it as well as I normally would because my foundation is gonna go over. And it's gonna look like a hot mess. Like right now I look all blotchy, I look weird, like I'm looking at the viewfinder and like you guys are probably like, what the fuck? But it all comes together. And then the last thing I'm gonna go in with is a cream highlighter, and this is by Marc Jacobs called Do You, and it's like a gold. I'm just gonna put this on with my finger right here. So I've been using the new Tarte. Actually, you know what? My favorite go-to, and this is the one I travel with now, is the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. Literally, it's like the safest option for me when I travel. But for today, I'm gonna use the Tarte multitasking foundation. It's called founcealer, but I just have so much trouble saying that name. So this is how it looks. I really like this part right here. Kind of go around my bronzer, like applying the most dense part of my foundation wherever I haven't applied bronzer, concealer, or highlight. You get what I mean? So I'm gonna just kind of go around my face first with whatever less product there is, then I go over the bronzer, highlight, and concealer. You guys get what I mean? Because I don't want to cover all that work I just did. I got my nose pierced, right? And the issue that I find is that I never put foundation around my nose piercing, and then there's always like a bald spot of no foundation on my nose from where the piercing is, and it always looks so bad. This is like for when I know I want full coverage and like full glam. I don't ever do this on like a no makeup day. Honestly, for me, I'm either wearing full glam or nothing. Like if I'm gonna wear makeup, I'm gonna wear full glam. But then once in a while on my vlog channel, I do wear just concealer because sometimes I feel like I look like a hot mess on my vlog channel at all times. So I'm like, let me put in some kind of work. So now we're gonna go in with our third layer. I know it seems like a lot, but you guys, honestly, it works. I'm gonna start off with a translucent setting powder, and that is gonna be my Patrickstarrr powder. Make sure there's no creases under my eyes. And then go in and kind of just set it. I'm gonna just set the rest of my face with this, and because this is a translucent powder, it shouldn't have any color payoff, and it also shouldn't really like take away from any of the other color on your face. For bronzer, I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty, and this is called Private Island, and I really like this. It's kind of like the Marc Jacobs one, but it's something different. I know I've been using the Marc Jacobs bronzer for like ever, so I'm sure you guys are annoyed of me using it, so I'm just gonna use this. But yeah, how's everybody's Ramzan going? I hope it's going well for everyone. It's like already almost week 2. Right? Like it's crazy how fast time flies. You think a month doesn't go by fast enough, but it goes by really fast. My mom and I actually are making like a bunch of food videos. My mom has a channel, if you guys don't know. She does cooking videos. It's just called BodmonZaid. It's always linked in my description box, and she does them all in Urdu and Hindi, and sometimes I pop in there with her. But if you guys don't know, she actually posts a lot of recipes, and we just posted one this week. It was the one of the samosa, and oh my gosh, the samosas are so good. So if you don't know how to make samosa from scratch, it's on her channel. And then UZAIR, I know I'm just like straight updating you guys on like everybody in my family. And then UZAIR actually finally is back from Pakistan. It's been almost a month now, and he's uploading all his vlogs. So go on his channel. It's called Zaid Delicious, and he's like been posting all his Pakistani vlogs, and my dad's in them. So if you guys love my dad, you guys will love the vlogs for sure. UZAIR has entertaining vlogs. I mean, like for me, I don't put as much effort as he does. He puts like music and like slow motions and all these things. So now that we're really bronzed, as you guys can see, I kind of went in, but once again, this is the look that I would do on like a day I'm going out, especially for pictures. Like this is really good because you guys know pictures kind of wash out your face, so having good dimension in your face is like necessary. So I put my brows on. I always use my Benefit Foolproof brow powder. Like I don't use any other brow products. So today I mixed the Precisely My Brow with the Benefit Foolproof. They're both in color number 5, and like I just love, like I don't use any other brow products ever. And I swear I've been using this for like over a year, and I haven't even hit pan. Like it's so good. For blush, I'm craving something like orangey because I'm super bronzed. So I'm gonna go in with this one by NARS. Do you guys remember the Beige Cosmetics, the 10 palette blushes? I think I'm gonna order those from Beige Cosmetics again because those were like my shit back in the day. You could like mix and match every single color, and it was just so good. Let me just keep going. I applied way too much, but like I always apply way too much blush. I feel like it's a part of me. If you guys have never used a like eyelash carrier in your life, it actually saves, ooh, my lashes are falling out. It actually has been saving my life because I don't lose my favorite lashes. Do you guys see them? They're all here. And when I travel, I just put my favorite 3 that I want to wear, and then I can just keep it in here the whole time. I also don't get scared thinking that there's a spider on the counter, but it's actually my eyelash, but I can't see it yet. And I just put everything in here, and like, wow, I didn't think something like this would be so close to my heart. You know what I'm saying? This is by Kiss. I'm pretty sure you can get something on Amazon, but they're so good to travel with. If you travel a lot, this is awesome. The issue with lashes for everybody is that they hurt, okay? And they're like one of the most annoying things to wear. What I've been doing is actually cutting my lashes in half, or if I want like a more dramatic effect, then I cut them in like, I cut a quarter off of it. Something like this is a size of how my normal lash should be, and this is the size that I've been using. So this is the worst kind of. So this is the size that I've been using. So if you put them So if you put them side by side, you get, oh my, where'd the lash go? So if you see the size of the lash band, oh my gosh. If you see this, the one that I've been using is a lot smaller than the one that I used to use. And this is because the most annoying part of lashes, I think we all can agree, is the inner corner, especially when it like starts poking the shit out of your eyes and you're like, oh, and you try your best to move it and then your eyes start watering and then your lash glue starts coming off and it's like a whole mess and you don't want to wear lashes ever again in your life. I've been there every single time I wear lashes. I was like, hey, how about I just cut the damn lash? Especially if it's like a day-to-day kind of look and I don't want a super crazy dramatic lash. In the meantime, I'm gonna go apply my mascara. This Kush mascara by Milk Makeup is freaking amazing. While we're still waiting on my lashes, I'm gonna go into my highlight. I'm gonna go into the middle shade right there. I always put the highlighter on the brush first and then I wet it. But I've recently actually just been wetting my brush first and then going into the highlight. And I don't even know how to explain this, but for some reason, I feel like it blends into my skin better and it's not as harsh. Because I usually put a lot of powder on and then I wet it, and then wherever I first apply it, I feel like the powder and the highlight just kind of get stuck there. But when I do it the opposite way, like when I wet the brush first and then go into the powder, it doesn't do that. I don't know. And I feel like a shorter lash is just easier to apply, because you don't have to worry about like making the inner corner stick and the outer corner. This is more of like a half lash. Then I'm gonna go in with, and I never used to do this, but now I'm realizing how important this step is, and now I don't put on false lashes without an eyelash curler. You wanna make sure the glue is not like wet, because it'll just come off. This really helps in making sure that the eyelash is kind of where you want it to be, but make sure you're sitting down when doing this and not walking or anything, because I've heard horror stories of people literally just pulling out their eyelashes because they accidentally like slip or something. Now we're gonna finish it off. Such a long video, I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in and show you guys how I do my ombre lips. These are from Colourpop. This is actually like the Shayla collab, BFF4, I think. It's like the really deep brown, and then this is in the color Slow Down. So I always start off with the bottom lip. So I go not over, but I go on the line of my lips, if that makes sense. I do this so slowly, like that. It looks like I got a little mustache. So then when I think this is even, like my Cupid's bow, then I just kind of line everything. It looks really funny right now, I know. So then what I like to do is I'm gonna shade in like this part, the very outer corners of my lips. And now, I don't know why I'm out of breath telling you guys this, but now I'm going to blend this out. This has nothing on it. Put this on the outer like this. And then I'm gonna apply my Pure Hollywood right here. I'm taking off like any excess lipstick and just putting it on the palm of my hand. With my brush, nothing on it still, I'm gonna go and blend it out one more time because I want this to be as seamless as possible. Overall, this is it. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you tried out any tricks or if you have like new tricks for me to try, let me know because I'm always down to try new things. The tutorial for this hairstyle is up on my Instagram, so go check that out over there. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Remember to subscribe to my vlogging channel, my entire family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Now I go back to stressing about adult life stuff.